Welcome into the Golden Eagle Spotlight. I'm Brad Galli, joined by men's golfer Curtis McCormac. Curtis, great to have you here, man.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
I'm sure Marquette and the whole campus is happy to have you here as well, coming over from junior college. I think it was pretty cool. I was reading through your bio and learning and talking to you before. Part of 2 national championships in junior college. What was that like?
Unbelievable experience. Last year was definitely really memorable. We led the tournament start to finish. And, well, not necessarily, because we ended up coming down to a playoff with another team.
Wow.
So a 10-man playoff coming down the last hole. And it came down to our guys, we had 3 putts left, and as long as us 3 made putts from inside 3 feet, we'd win. And I made my last foot putt for us to win, and it was just a ride. It was unbelievable. Now I got two rings, and I don't like to wear them. They're way too big. They make those rings just honking big.
Kind of nice to have in the room, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, you got to put them in the room.
Well, I'm looking at this Marquette roster here, and there's a great lineage of players that's come through in the past few years here. And, of course, this year's roster is something to look at and say, hey, this is a team that can do some damage in the Big East. And how excited are you to make to go after that 3rd ring this year?
Oh, I'm extremely excited to make the move from junior college Division I. It's a real big step up. And, I mean, the competition, the best amateur golfers in the world play NCAA college Division I golf, and that's where I wanted to be, and this is where I want to be right now, and I think it's a great opportunity. We got a good coach, and I really like the group of guys we got, and I've seen everyone play, and I think we got some real good talent.
You said it's where you wanted to be, and it's what you always thought about doing, but it's kind of tough coming from Canada. You're from British Columbia, and the international recruiting process obviously has to go through a lot of loopholes, but what is the international process like to come into a Division I school like this? Obviously, you made the steps at junior college. Now you're at Marquette. But what was that process like when you were applying to schools?
Well, you gotta pass NCAA clearinghouse, and as international students, a lot harder because they try to find everything that's equivalent to the high school, and there's different ways they measure it. But because I went to junior college and I graduated with a degree from junior college, I was automatically exempt to pass through clearinghouse. And so all I had to do was pass amateurism, that I didn't accept money. But other than that, it's just a lot of time on the phone with like Department of International Education, and then even athletics, and just making sure you have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. It's just a long process getting everything to happen.
Well, now that you're here and you've been practicing with the team, you guys have the season starting up next Monday, and at least going out to a big event like that. Maybe whether or not you'll be golfing, but how excited is it to know that, maybe the PGA is getting done now, but college golf season's getting started?
Oh, I'm pumped. We got 3 tournaments in a row, I think, here to start the season off. It's going to be and actually I'm really excited. There's a tournament up at Firestone in Akron, Ohio, which, all the golfers know what Firestone means.
Absolutely.
And I'm just excited talking about going there.
One of the best courses in the nation.
Yeah, and for sure. And with Tiger winning there so many times, it's a legitimate golf course.
Was that a big factor in coming to Marquette? I mean, knowing that they'd be playing at all these great courses around the nation?
Oh, it's a huge factor. But I mean, Division I golf, you get to play almost no matter where you go. But Marquette has, even though the weather's gonna, it's not gonna be the best in the winter, but we get lots of trips to go to Florida during spring break, and we get to play lots of places where it's warm, and that was definitely a huge incentive to coming here. It was just like, weigh out the bad winters for the good spring breaks and the good tournaments to go play in.
Yeah, and you get to play some golf too.
Oh, of course.
I mean, that's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
And last year the team, finished high in the Big East. The year before they won it, the first Big East championship that this school has ever seen. I think we're really excited to see you and how you're going to develop with the team and to see how the team's going to do. So, Curtis, thanks so much for joining us here on the Golden Eagle Spotlight.
Sure. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
And until next time, be sure to check out all the interviews on MUTVsports.com and follow us on Twitter at MUTV Sports. For all the crew and cast, and of course for Curtis, thank you so much for joining us. Have a good one, Marquette.